the number one thing that these we're all battling against these giant multinational interests that we see a snapshot of at the World Economic Forum, right? And Shane is always looking over his shoulder for World Economic Forum happenings and whatnot. But you know, it's so funny how they can get people to endlessly fight over ethnic and tribal rivalries and political rivalries instead of focusing on the one thing we all know is ruining all of our lives, which is these multinational interests that run so many of the different governments. It's like Trump looks so impotent, and everybody says, "Oh, well, he's trying." And I know that statecraft can take a long time, but it just optically looks so impotent. Where he's always saying, "I'm going to get this war done in Ukraine," and he can't even get a meeting set. The Hungary meeting just fell through. And with Russia,
Yeah.
and so you can't do that. And then we just saw JD. Every day a senior Trump administrative official goes over to Israel every day, just about. They say, "Oh, we're going to send Marco Rubio," and they send him straight to the wall. And they go, "Oh, we're going to get
Yep.
JD Vance to straighten him out." They send him straight to the wall. Every one of them shows up. It's like they put him in the corner, timeout.
Mhm.
Go stick your nose in a corner.
Yep.
Mhm.
And as soon as they get there, and JD Vance said today, you know, about this recent vote in the Knesset to say that they wanted to annex West Bank. He said it was a very stupid political stunt, and I personally take some insult to it. The West Bank is not going to be annexed by Israel, but they continue, uh, you know, uh, these countries that are supposed to be easily solved by just a return to American interests and everybody go back and take care of your own country. It just continues to slip out of the hands, right? Oh, we've got it wrapped up. We got a peace deal, and there's some more killings. And oh, we're gonna this time it'll work.
Mhm.
And then you find out that Jared Kushner and his buddies in real estate have been planning for 2 years, apparently, according to this CBS interview they just did about using Gaza as this tech hub. They want to turn it into the Dubai
Mhm.
Hmm.
of that area.
That was what he was trying to do in the previous uh
Yeah.
with Trump in the
Hmm.
previous
Hmm.
Yeah.
administration. He was trying to do that whole thing, and he had this whole concept of like, we'll give them, you know, millions and billions of dollars to kind of cultivate their thing, because their whole thing with Israel is that Israel is this bastion of technology.